This time I'm actually going to teach you guys a technique that I actually used on my Amidala robe that many of you throughout the internet asked about how the hell I did it. This technique is called shirring. Shirring fabric is basically scrunching up fabric to make for an easy release and an easy on, easy off type of thing. Shirring fabric is actually a short way of gathering your fabric with elastic thread. That's basically the definition. Shirring fabric is actually extremely easy to do. All you really need is elastic thread. And I'm going to show you how to shirr fabric right now. The main thing about shirring fabric is having the elastic thread within your bobbin and just having regular thread as your top thread. Now the only problem is you actually have to hand wind the elastic thread onto the bobbin. It's kind of time consuming, but you cannot put it through your machine because it actually tightens the elastic thread and therefore it actually will not work in your sewing machine. So now once you have your elastic thread on your bobbin, go ahead and load it into your bobbin holder. Don't change the tension of the bobbin holder, don't change the tension of your regular sewing machine. Promise, keep everything normal. Go ahead and pull the elastic thread up. Now the top thread is the orange thread and the elastic thread is the black thread. So go ahead and watch this gather up. Now when you're sewing, do not pull or push this through, just sew normal. You can even backstitch if you want. Now you have a gathered stitch, looky there, with the elastic thread on the bottom. Let's go ahead and do another row. Boom. So basically, if you do several rolls of these, you will have that shirring look that's like on the back of those little kid dresses. And what I did for Amidala is I actually did several rows of these 2 inches apart and then did another row perpendicular to the existing row, and so it looked like a big checkerboard pattern. That's how it got that big, like, textured look. Now I bet many of you are thinking that, oh my gosh, this is a surefire, easy way to gather. No, it's not. Don't think of it as a gathering stitch, think of it as just another stitch. Because if you gather it and you put it on something, it's gonna stretch out. It's elastic. So this is a stitch for making some kind of texture, or just a really quick way to put in a skirt for like an on and off quick ease, right? So basically that's shirring. It's super easy, and if you decide to do it, make sure you hashtag sew with the force so I can see what you're doing and I am happy to know it's helping. That's it for this week's video. I'll see you guys next week. Don't forget to tag me in your projects. I want to see what you guys are doing.